for Liberty in year number 12. Over 400 career wins in his 23-plus seasons as head coach.
He's calm and collected on the sideline, and his team plays that way. Under control, they control tempo, and they make very few mistakes.
We're underway. Our officials, Mark Schnurr, Trey Steins, Kellen Milliner, McNeese, and Liberty. As Thomas fires the first three, part of the starting five with Cooper, Garcia, Murray, and Shoemate for the Cowboys. As it was Parker coming off the bench for those 31 points. There you see Porter, Matheny, Aquino, Cleveland, and Mothmer for the Flames.
They will play through Zach Cleveland at the offensive end, a point forward.
Cooper got the shake off but missed the shot. Garcia's been tough, and it's stripped away by Porter.
There's the first offensive rebound. Liberty dodged a bullet.
Pass tipped by Garcia.
This will be a low possession game. Liberty will make it that way.
And Cooper tipped the pass. Aquino could not regather it and knocks it out of bounds. Omar Cooper, 6-foot senior point guard out of Atlanta, Georgia. In his second year with McNeese, played 2 years at Clarendon College. He's one of the leaders Coach Will Wade has on the floor.
Got the ball on a string, and he is quick.
Shoemate, shot fake, drives in, slams it home.
It's a party in the paint. Shoemate is the first to arrive.
Shoemate, the senior out of Chicago, Illinois. He was the Southland Conference Defensive Player of the Year and a first team All Southland Conference player.
Great spacing by Liberty. They'll spread out your defense and probe and look for the best shot.
Cooper underneath. Now the kick out. Murray took an extra step. We'll go the other direction. Flames a 1-point lead and substitutions. Talon Peter into the game. Senior out of Arkansas Tech. Checks in, as does Isaiah Enan, and Enan had a monster game. 16 points, 7 rebounds against Kansas State. A huge performance as Aquino faced foul trouble a majority of that game. Here's Matheny from the corner. And Enan the rebound.
Enan is a transfer from Minnesota, and he can shoot threes and stretch the floor.
There's Aquino working against Cooper, and Cooper able to strip him down low.
3 turnovers for the Flames. That is uncharacteristic of this team. Shows you the quick hands of McNeese.
McNeese's defense forced Longwood into 20 turnovers in the semifinals. As Shoemate going to work on the offensive end. 4 points, all for Christian Shoemate, and McNeese with the lead.
You talk about Shoemate being Defensive Player of the Year. He has really shown some offensive dexterity in this tournament.
Peter too strong. Cooper grabs the rebound. Porter tries to get it back. Those two are like identical. Cooper and Porter so quick. There's Porter coming away with the defensive deflection. Cowboys basketball.
I like the uniforms of Liberty. I've never seen that color before. A little different shade. An island vibe to it.
It does have a little bit of an island vibe to it. Similar to the beaches.
There's our guy.
Sincere Parker checks in, and it does not take long for him to find a shot.
They run that same play every time he comes in. It's a pin down to a dribble handoff. He curls over it, going to his right. Results in 2 points.
What do they say, Coach? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's Matheny to the right side.
That you could say, dance with the one that brung you.
Aquino, good footwork inside.
Big, strong body. Under control. Great footwork. Shoemate and Aquino going to be a really nice matchup to watch.
There's Parker. It's rebounded by Porter. Ahead to Peter. And Enan travels, and another turnover as we go to our first timeout on the floor. 6-5 is our score. Christian Shoemate getting up and attacking the rim. Right? State and Longwood. Garcia Parker, the big games, and for Liberty, take it down Louisiana and Kansas State. A lot of people involved in Louisiana's win, and Porter leading the way. 17 points. 16 from Enan in that win over the Big 12. Kansas State Wildcats. Liberty's last Power 5 win was a 66-45 home win over Missouri back in December 2021. That was in Liberty Arena. Flames' last high major win took down Villanova in the first round of the NIT in March 2023.
Well, I hope you're going to add Kansas State to that list November 24th, 2024. That was yesterday.
That was yesterday, yeah.
They're unleashing Parker early in this game.
Seems like a good recipe after his performance yesterday against Longwood.
Okay, here comes the 1-3-1 trap. Look at the length. Charles on top. Then they go man.
Cleveland goes inside. Shot fake. And Aquino hitting early. 4 points for Aquino.
Quick release. Surprised the Cowboys how fast he got it up there. Aquino's got great feet.
He's had a tendency to get in foul trouble at times. Rebound is tipped out by Joe Charles. It's the step back for Parker. Sincere Parker using the three-point shot in this championship game. Didn't use it in the semis.
Didn't need it.
Made 2 of them in game 1 of the Paradise Jam when he had 13 points, and Cleveland asking for a foul. He's going to get it. Joe Charles, the transfer from Louisiana, the guilty party.
Now keep your eye on this Liberty team. They're going to run a number of those backdoor cuts. They're going to lift McNeese up off the baseline, throw the ball in the high post area, and back cut the wings. Pressure release offense. Going to make McNeese suffer for their pressure.
Murray and Charles check out. Quadir Copeland and DJ Richards into the game. (11-9) after the Flames free throws.
If you're Liberty, you have to find an answer for number 21.
Moffmer gets the duty right now. Looked like he got away with a travel. Now they're going to call it couldn't quite come to a stop fast enough, drug the pivot foot.
You have to make him go left. Just based on what I saw yesterday, everything is going to the right. He got that crossover early in this game and went back with the left, but I think you have to make Parker bounce it with his left hand. There's a back cut again.
Porter fakes the three. Now Aquino goes to work to Cleveland. And Cleveland has to shoot it. And almost tipped in by Shoemate, trying to grab it for a rebound. Copeland to the corner, three for Richards.
For Liberty to win this game, Cleveland's going to have to score. He's their point forward. He's very unselfish, but he's got to look for some points.
Just 2 points yesterday, 9 rebounds against K-State. Matheny, he had 13 yesterday, 3 huge triples, helping take down the Big 12 foe. There's Garcia working against Porter.
Good defense by Porter. Better offense by Garcia.
Porter for three.
There's the answer. Garcia, I think, was yapping at him on that score.
Well, Porter and Matheny yesterday were combined 5 for 12 from three-point land.
Porter just didn't say a thing and came back with an answer. Big three ball.
Zach Cleveland, the takeaway, preseason All-Conference USA selection, along with Matheny this year. Matheny from way outside. That was from downtown Charlotte, Amali. Parker will launch the three.
Liberty's best defense is to make McNeese defend for about 20 seconds each possession.
Cleveland on the block's going to go right at Parker. He got down deep.
He's got to do that, Brad. Then when they send a double, he can really become effective. But he's got to establish himself. Zach Cleveland on the block, make McNeese W. And then everything else is going to open up.
That was the first field goal for Cleveland. He has 4 points. Garcia, nice move back to his right side. Garcia with 4 early here, 10:20 to play.
Garcia with 16 against Illinois State. He was phenomenal in that game.
There's Moffmer. Grabbed by Aquino. Oh, Cleveland goes in hard. Lays it in with the left hand. Cleveland's getting aggressive.
He had a long rebound. The defense was out of whack. Left the gap.
3 for Richards. Rebound tipped out by Porter. We still have not had our under 12 timeout. We're at 9:44 to play.
Keep an eye on how many rebounds these two guards for Liberty get, because everybody else blocking out. Those two go in there and chase down the medium range rebounds. Porter and Matheny.
Moffmer flips it back. Now the 3 from Matheny and the long rebound out to Parker.
Porter and Matheny aren't worried about starting a break. They're worried about getting possession on the missed shot. They don't have to block out. They just go in there and try to find the medium range rebound.
Oh, Richards took an extra step. And that's our timeout on the floor. Liberty a 4-point lead. 9:03 to play. First half action. The 25th edition of the
conch shell. Trying to call in the Mermaids.
The senior out of Chicago. His 3rd year at McNeese. He was all Southland Conference third team in 22, second team in 23, first team in 2024 when he was also the defensive player of the year for the conference. He's on the bench right now for McNeese as Liberty attacking with Talon Peter. Copeland driving on Peter, and Copeland drug his pivot foot.
Liberty is phenomenal in their ability to defend without fouling. They do it with their hips, their chest, they keep their hands off. Because McNeese loves to get to the free throw line, but they're not able to do it against this Liberty team.
Cleveland calling for it. He has Cooper on his back. Gets it back to Enan Porter. A good look from three. Missed it to the right, and it's out of bounds. Porter with 3 points, made his first three-pointer. Also has 3 rebounds. Coming off that big game against Kansas State.
I said, keep an eye on Colin Porter. He's the smallest guy out there. He's 5'10". He may have the most rebounds for this Liberty team because everybody else is going to do the physical, dirty work, and he's just going to go in there and grab the loose ball rebounds.
There's Richards for 3. And there's a battle for every rebound, and winning it on the inside is Bryant Celebange, the 6'8" junior from Montreal. Was at Arizona State last year. It's a three-pointer from the right corner. Isaiah Enan knocking in the triple. He made 2 yesterday.
That's what the Gopher transfer does, can stretch the defense.
And another turnover by McNeese. Brandon Murray gives it back. 22-17. As the Liberty Flames, a 5-point lead.
Cover the Caribbean as it should be at Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas.
First half action, McNeese after the turnover, their 7th of the game already. Liberty just 3 turnovers, and coach feels like those were early on.
Yeah, they came in the first 4 possessions. The Flames settled down. What you have here is a really, really good defensive team in McNeese and an outstanding offensive team in the Flames.
Porter's pass tipped away. Now 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland on the drive, has to force it up. And we've got a foul on the shot. Cleveland will go to the free throw line. I think Garcia gets tagged with this foul. It's just the second foul on the Cowboys here in the first half.
McNeese desperately wants to speed this game up. They're averaging 80 points a game, and they can't do it. They can't get Liberty to play outside their comfort zone. Little hook, chicken wing by Cleveland.
Contact on the bottom of Cleveland's arm. After the free throws, a 7-point lead for Liberty.
Got Parker back in the game. Let's see if they run that play for him again.
There's the drive by Garcia and an awkward fall. Guarded by Matheny, and help came from Aquino. And Javon Garcia playing with a broken nose. He still just goes right at any kind.
Mass the entire season. Now this is a team in McNeese. They get the free throw line. 17 makes per game is their average. This is only their 3rd and 4th trip to the line. You remember Richie McKay, this is his second stint as a Liberty head coach. He went to Virginia with Tony Bennett as associate head coach for a few years. So you can see a lot of this pack line defense principles from Liberty Flames. I mean, he's showing those 1-3-1 traps, trying to speed them up. They just will not take the bait.
Enan out to Moffmer, eyes a three. Just a little too strong. Rebound to Selebange. Parker gets to his right hand in the lane, a little bump and the foul. As Parker ends up clear over by Coach McKay at the end of the play.
I saw that one coming as soon as he got the handoff in the left corner. He loved his body from his hips down a little bit contorted, but his upper body is always in great position. That's great. Shooters don't miss left and right. They miss short and long.
Parker makes it a 2-point game.
Little trap to man, because they can switch. They don't care who guards who. They got Charles on a point guard. Doesn't matter.
Hoffman wants to drive. Good dump off Aquino. Oh, heads up. Heads up. Scary moment there.
Aquino tried to catch him.
Joe Charles went up for the block. Aquino grabbed the back of his head, too.
Aquino knew he was in a danger area. Tried to help him down.
Able to stay in the game. Here's Matheny for three. Rebound tipped around. Cleveland gets a bonus possession here for the Flames.
I credit that to Aquino. Kept it alive.
Wow. Now the dump off.
Wow.
That's the thank you for keeping it alive. The dish and the easy to Aquino with 5 points.
There are certain players that have such great vision. They know where all the other 9 players are. That's Zach Cleveland. He's anticipate where his teammates are going to be. Doesn't need to see it. It's a great feel.
Brandon Murray called for the offensive foul. Whistled for a little offensive clear out.
This 1-3-1 trap. Then they go man, and they don't care who guards who. They got Charles on Porter. It doesn't matter to them. Now they're going to go straight man. They're showing those different looks because they have the ability to match up so easily.
There's Aquino backing down Parker, and a travel violation on Cleveland.
Eight turnovers now for McNeese. I believe that's the 4th for Liberty. But they've been dead ball turnovers, Brad. Liberty doesn't turn over in the open court because McNeese is going to be maybe numbers playing downhill.
Well, we've seen McNeese in this tournament as Murray gets 2. We've seen them when they get out and run. They are lethal. And there's Matheny. Good look from 3. Can't hit. Liberty 4 of 13 from 3-point land. McNeese 1 of 6 from outside. It's points inside for these two. Liberty and McNeese. Zach Cleveland leading the Flames with 8 points. And Sincere Parker off the bench, 10 points to lead the Cowboys.
I think McNeese has come to the realization that we're going to have to beat Liberty playing their style. This is not going to be easy, and they won't let us play the way we want to. We're going to have to just do it and beat them at their own game.
Parker wants another 3. Ooh, in and out. That looked good off the fingertips.
And this is going to be a low possession game. It's what the Flames want. Hot potato.
Porter nearly lost it. Now gets a look from three.
Jeez.
Oh, and he knocks it in.
I love that kid.
6 points now. 3 rebounds. Colin Porter. On the ASUN all-freshman team in 2023. Garcia misses. And Peter with the rebound. Aquino and Porter working up top. Now we'll go to Enan on that wing.
You got to guard Enan out there.
Cleveland splits the defense. Right-hand finish attempt draws a foul. And with 2:25 on the clock, Zach Cleveland will go to the free throw line. A chance to hit double figures here. He's 4 for 4 at the line. And 2 for 4 from the floor. 8 points. 3 rebounds, 4 assists already for Zach Cleveland.
He's got to be aggressive offensively. He's got to look to score. That's going to draw defenders. That's going to open up the rest of his teammates. If he tries to defer early and become a passer, it's not going to work. He has to be offensive-minded and hungry. And you got to make your free throws.
Misses them both.
I think the more aggressive Cleveland is, the more it will open up his passing game.
Garcia came down with, they're going to say, jump ball.
I don't think
and
you can
possession
do that.
arrow is in favor of Liberty. Head coach Richie McKay working on a 5-point lead here in the championship game.
Richie McKay is so calm on the sidelines.
You can just talking to him too. You can tell he's a coach that knows the game of basketball, and he also knows that he needs to be teaching more than basketball to his players.
Oh, it's a great institution, Liberty. And they recruit players that fit their culture and their style of play. That's why they're so hard to beat. They switched leagues, you know, and they hey, we got to get a little more athletic, a little longer, a little more depth. They jumped into Conference USA, and they've done that with this team.
He said at the Paradise Jam, you gain a lot of knowledge about what you're not. There's Christian Shoemate. Another two-handed dunk in this first half.
One of the weaknesses of what I'm seeing from Liberty is you can go get that baseline drive, get them in rotations. They're going to be open in the front of the rim.
Aquino dumps it off for Cleveland.
Pack line defense, you really got to play. You can't stay in the middle of the court. You got to go side to side, dribble at defenders, then kick it out. What they're doing right there, that does not work against this defense. You can't stay in the middle. You have to go left side, right side, and make those defenders shift.
Porter draws the bump. And it goes on Christian Shoemate. Personal foul number 1 on Shoemate. Caden Matheny, fifth-year senior, into the game for Enan.
Rich McKay's already coached the next possession. He's telling his team, we score, we take a timeout.
Final 40 seconds of the first half. Cleveland has it knocked away. Now Porter lobs it over to Aquino. Aquino dumps across the lane. It's out of bounds. And with 4 up on the shot clock, it'll be Flames basketball. Last touch by Garcia.
Now Liberty has fouls to give. Only 3 team fouls.
This is lost out of bounds by Peter, and McNeese with the basketball, 22.7 on the clock. Moffmer back into the game. Peter checks out. Also, Enan comes back onto the floor for Porter.
Now keep an eye on Liberty. See if they let McNeese run this clock down. Then they foul to make McNeese take the ball out of bounds because they got 3 team fouls.
Parker with 10 points, leading the scoring for the Cowboys. Shoemate wants to drive, goes by Aquino, finishes, and an and one opportunity. A chance to tie at the free throw line coming for Christian Shoemate.
Really good offense by McNeese. I thought Liberty would foul on that bounce and make him take out of bounds. But couldn't get it done.
3.6 remain. And Shoemate's free throw knocks us up at 29. And a substitution. Richards out. Omar Cooper into the game. Here's Matheny from half court. Off the iron. At the island. It is 29-29 on St. Thomas Island here. Parker could get it going once again. This is his day. Yesterday, 10 points here off the bench so far tonight. Southland Player of the Week. It's Christian Shoemate. He's been aggressive today. He's been able to get to the rim too, Coach.
They found a weakness in this Liberty defense. They're going to put him in the middle of the floor and just let him go one-on-one. Take away the help side defense.
Porter guarded tightly by Cooper. Moffmer may have got away with a travel. Took an extra step there after pivoting.
That's legal in Iowa high school girls basketball, but
That's legal in college women's basketball.
I think you're right. That was an extra step.
That will be good in 3 days. Thursday, the women roll into town. 2 different divisions, an island tournament and a reef tournament. 8 teams will come back down. And Coach, you and I will stay down here. Are you good with that? Another week in paradise?
Well, I was going to ask the governor, see if I still had eligibility left. I was going to play for the University of Virgin Islands team.
I think you should ask him if there's a noon ball league.
Yeah, there's that step. It looked funky, but it might have been legal. Sometimes they just look weird. Garcia got tied to the tracks in there, but bailed out by the foul. He had nowhere to go.
Garcia's had a good tournament thus far for McNeese. 9 points, 3 rebounds against Longwood, 16 and 7 against Illinois State.
Spent a little time at UMass, then went to college with the Sequoias. It was a junior college pickup for Will Wade.
And Moffmer floats it over top of the hand of Charles.
We got back behind the defense where they couldn't find him. Mogmer, we call it the dunker zone, behind the backboard.
There's Murray. He got into the lane. That might have been the same move that was not called to travel on the other end, but he throws it out of bounds.
They got up on the shot clock, which is not in play. There's that switch. Shoemate can guard the point guard.
Cleveland handing off to Matheny. Matheny so quick. Moffmer goes baseline, a bump by Shoemate. And for Shoemate, that's his first personal foul. A clean first half, Coach, in terms of fouls. 4 were called on Liberty. 6 were called on McNeese in the first 20 minutes.
Well, there's many consider Shoemate the best defender in the Southland Conference.
Reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the Southland Conference.
He could defend every position on the court.
Moffmer knocks in a 3.
He was late to that one, though.
Moffmer's 11th on the season. There's Garcia off a screen, down to Charles. Cooper awaits his screen, uses the clear out, and then throws it away, looking to get it out to Garcia in the corner. And the pass, way too tall. It's an inbounds quickly to Cleveland, trying to catch McNeese sleeping. Cleveland's going to back down Garcia. Double team comes. A strong move, reverse layup. Owen Aquino.
Nice.
The junior from Madrid, Spain.
He is skilled.
And a steal by Matheny. That Cleveland saying, let's slow it down. Now Matheny will pick and roll action with Cleveland. And last touch by Cleveland. McNeese gets it back.
Good job by Cooper. Knock that off Cleveland's foot. Get the possession back for McNeese. Half-court game. Brad, this is going to be a half-court game.
Shoemate goes right at Aquino. And Aquino makes sure it's one attempt.
And McNeese likes that matchup. Shoemate in the middle of the court. That time he just banged it off the back of the rim.
Shoemate, the leading scorer for the Cowboys with 11 points. Parker has 10. And Shoemate with the block.
What a recovery. He was beat off the bounce and recovered and got a piece of it.
Here's Parker going to work. Now Cleveland spinning on Garcia.
Well, quick shot by McNeese, and now Liberty's going to make him defend for 20 seconds plus.
Moffmer wants another 3. He has 2 of them here today. 10 points for Moffmer. Leads Liberty in scoring. Cleveland and Aquino each with 8. And the officials signal the ball is tipped. Now Murray on the drive. And knocked out of bounds by Charles. Flames basketball when we come back. 15:07 as the Flames
to grow.
Liberty in front by 5. Outscoring McNeese 9-4 here to start the second half.
He made the point earlier, Moffmer's played well for Liberty.
Oh, what a pass from Cleveland. Enan unable to finish, and now a scramble for the basketball, and Enan mad at himself for not finishing that. What a beautiful pass from Zach Cleveland.
Great play call by Richie McKay. They up-screened him and ran him right to the hoop. See the screen, curled him over the top. Wow, you're not going to get any easier shots than that against this defense. The fact that Ian can shoot threes, it makes that defender come over the top of the screen, and they ran him right to the front of the rim. There you go. They made up for it with that one.
Add 2 more.
Big front line now for Liberty. Heeman, Cleveland, and Aquino. I don't think we've seen this lineup much. They went big.
Parker swatted by Aquino. And then out of bounds. It's Flames basketball.
Good performance out of Enan the other day, and that's to earn him some more playing time. And what Enan gives him is another, he gives him size on the perimeter, they can shoot it. Oh, he's handcuffed.
This is Porter off a screen from Aquino. Mothmer. And it's an air ball and goes out of bounds. Yeah, Enan and Aquino have been solid.
Now, Enan's had a nice tournament. 16 against K-State. 12 against Louisiana.
Aquino checks out. Enan stays in with Cleveland, Mothmer, Peter into the game, and Colin Porter at point. Parker, Shoemate, Murray, Charles, and Garcia. And 5 Cowboys on the floor. Here's Garcia working against Porter. Down to the block. Just shoots over the top of Porter.
Isolation on the right side for Garcia.
Garcia on the All-Southland Conference tournament team. Last year's conference tournament title run by the Cowboys, and having a good tournament here at the Paradise Jam. There's Enan for 3, and Enan delivers.
Enan may be the X factor for Liberty.
8 points now for Enan.
Keeping her averaging under 7 points a game. He's really played with confidence. He's got great size at 6'9".
Parker launches a deep 3. Enan up for the rebound, and Liberty a chance to build on an 8-point lead.
Enan at 6'9", he can stretch the floor. They can move him around.
Porter the shot fake. Peter the 3. Porter the assist. And Peter makes it a double-digit lead for the Liberty Flames for the first time in this championship game. Make a difference. It's been a refreshing week in the U.S. Virgin Islands. As the second half continues on St. Thomas Island as Liberty has an 11-point lead. There's their second half breakdown. 17 points, shooting the ball efficiently as well. 63% from the floor and 3 for 5 from three-point land.
They've imposed their will here in the second half. 15-2 run. Over the last 6 minutes, a lot of it's been Isaiah Enan off the bench.
Enan with 8 points. 5 of them in the second half. Also Mothmer, 7 points in this second half.
Caden Matheny's been on the bench through this run. They've gone with a little bigger lineup. It's been effective.
Timeout on the floor. Liberty up 9. 46-37 is our floor. 11-6. 11 minutes remain for Liberty and McNeese to decide the Paradise Jam crown in 2024.
Playing against Liberty is like going to the dentist. and having a root canal. Ask Kansas State. They had to sit in the dentist chair last night. McNeese down by 11, and they've kept Sincere Parker on the bench.
Copeland trying to be the spark. Oh, nice wraparound finish. Quadir Copeland, 6'6" junior out of Philadelphia. A Syracuse Orange last season.
They've had some success in that false weave up front. Shoemate, Copeland turning the corner. Will Wade keeps Parker on the bench. I think he's afraid Parker shoots it so quick. Then you got to go play defense for 25 seconds if he misses. But at some point, if they don't get this deficit down, he's got to put Sincere Parker in there and turn him loose.
Yeah, Liberty's working the clock down, and that looked like that was last touch by Peter. It's going to stay with the Flames, however. And now Matheny up off the bench into the game. Owen Aquino comes in. Peter checks out. So Enan and Aquino in the game together.
You know, it's always easier to slow a team down than speed a team up. The Flames have really slowed down the pace of this game, and they've done it with their offense.
Cooper the takeaway, Copeland the floater.
That's a rare quick hitter.
10 minutes to play. 7-point game.
Copeland got in deep in a hurry on that defense. Need to stop now, Cowboys. Again, they'll switch all 5 positions.
Enan wants to try the 3 from the corner. And Shoemate with the rebound. McNeese likes it in transition, and Copeland about a 100-mile-an-hour fastball from the free throw line down to Murray on the block.
He was trying to do a no-look, and the one he didn't look at was Murray, the one who needed to catch it. A lot of heat, a lot of mustard on that ball.
There's a foul on Omar Cooper. That's Cooper's first personal. Coach McNeese was in the NCAA tournament a season ago, and favorites in the Southland Conference for Liberty. After the Kansas State game, Liberty got the victory. Kansas State head coach Jerome Tang says, quote, that's an NCAA tournament team right there. Conference USA with some big wins on Sunday. Kennesaw State beating Rutgers, ranked 24th at the time, and Liberty beating Kansas State, who was receiving votes last week in the top 25. There's Richards firing the 3.
The problem with that theory is these are both one-bid leagues. So if you don't win your conference tournament, you're heading to the NIT. And they've changed the rules of the NIT. There's no guarantees that you're going to get a bid even if you win your conference championship. So that's another reason why this tournament's good, because get in the season.
Oh, Colin Porter. Give him 10 points, his 3rd triple.
You've got to be able to win probably 3 games in 3 days.
Well, McNeese has played a tough schedule.
Yes.
Their only losses against South Dakota State. What goes down as a neutral floor, but you made a good point to me when we were getting ready for this one. That was played in South Dakota.
It was played in the Pentagon, which is, I don't know if you've been there. It's a gorgeous arena. Only seats about 4,000. It was going to be full of South Dakota State fans.
There's a loose ball. Richards nowhere to go and trying to call a timeout. He's going to be awarded a timeout. McNeese basketball when we come back. 51-41, and some slippery. (51-41). 8 minutes to play. Liberty a 10-point lead. The Paradise Jam championship game. And a foul on the floor on Matheny. Both of these teams 2-0. McNeese, the first to win down here in the Virgin Islands, topped Illinois State 76-68. Liberty took care of Louisiana 89-69. That was the quarterfinal round games. Then in the semis, here's Murray hanging, gets fouled by Cleveland. McNeese able to hold off Longwood 84-69. It was 31 points from Sincere Parker. And Liberty, McNeese and Liberty's the Cowboys of McNeese, 4-2 on the season. Liberty 6-1 on the year. Head coach Richie McKay won his 250th game at Liberty as head coach with that win over Kansas State.
Trying to get to 251 in this championship game. Will Wade has brought in number 21, Sincere Parker. Instant offense, if they unleash him. Watch the spacing on this press offense.
Aquino with a basketball top of the key. He's going to initiate the offense. Now Cleveland resets.
Tough to press Liberty. All 5 players can handle it.
Skip pass over to Moffmer. He's hit a couple from the outside, and there's a foul on Copeland as Cleveland was going up for the rebound. Copeland, his first personal foul. Moffmer throws it up for Aquino, and Copeland takes it for the run out. Gets fouled by Matheny. And so Copeland will go to the free throw line. Matheny now with 3 personal fouls.
That's a rare live ball turnover committed by Liberty.
Will Wade trying to push the right buttons for a comeback. Plenty of time here in this second half. That, as you mentioned it, the dentist chair reference, right? Liberty just will slow it down. They make it tough on you.
Well, McNeese is going to press, but I don't think it's going to do much to Liberty. You're going to have to make stops in the half-court defense. You're going to make sure they don't get second chance rebounds. You're going to be on defense for about 50 seconds.
2 really quick guards in Porter and Matheny. And now a foul's called as Porter was in a triple team.
Well, they had the perfect trap. Porter's not very big. It's hard to see out of it. They committed the foul.
The foul went on Copeland.
Yeah, Liberty's going to be shooting one-on-ones from here on out. They got him. They hit him right there in the corner. Nowhere to go. Tied to the railroad tracks, and he got bailed out.
Matheny set the high ball screen, steps out, knocks in the 3.
They had the 2 bigs guarding the guards. Probably a play they're not used to guarding. Matheny executed to perfection.
Oh, Copeland, nice spin move. Reverse layup, rolls off the rim.
This is called inverting your offense when your center is out there at the point.
Just about lost it. Now backdoor cut to Porter. Reverse layup. Moffmer, too much English. And McNeese comes up with a stop.
Well, they are able to speed him up. McNeese is able to speed up Liberty in that possession. Now they have to take advantage at the offensive end.
Copeland's going to try and back down He can just hang in the air for so long.
He's taking out your do-it-yourself kit, going one-on-one. The problem now that McNeese is going to run into, not a lot of possessions left.
And Moffmer goes down to the floor, and Liberty gets the timeout call as Moffmer able to hold on to that possession. 5:38 up on the clock.
The arrow goes to McNeese.
Rebounds, 5 assists. Actually, Porter with all those rebounds and assists.
Those two guys have the same heartbeat. Matheny and Porter.
They're up top working against a very long McNeese defense. Porter's shot clock down to 5 to Matheny. That one was contested. Now Copeland attacking all the way to the rim. Misses the layup, and Cleveland clears the rebound.
Boy, that was a rare miscommunication by the Flames in defensive transition. Nobody picked him up, but he couldn't finish. That would have been huge. That's 7 points. That would have got it down to 5.
Coach Wade was asking for a foul. There's a skip pass. Porter open from the corner. Passed on the 3. Finds Matheny. A good look from 3. And it's good.
I told you they share the same heartbeat, those two dudes. That's a great play. Hammer drive. Matheny slides to the weak side corner. He knows his partner's going to get him. Baseline drive. Hammer drives. Slide to the corner. Boom. Big shot.
(54-47). Murray adds 2 for the Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, Brad, they're getting some easy baskets. They're getting baskets around the rim.
So, Coach, they went to the monitor.
Yeah.
I think they had a shot clock violation. Waved the 3 off.
Yeah, they waved it off. We talked about what a great play it was and didn't count. That new life for McNeese.
Makes it a 5-point game instead of an 8-point game. And Moffmer now shot clock winding down. Did get it off. Copeland, though, up for the rebound. McNeese wants to run ahead to Murray. Corner 3, Parker. Long rebound out to Charles.
Copeland's been the guy.
Out to Cooper. And Parker gets fouled up top before the shot. It goes on Matheny. That's his 4th. And with 3:30 left, it's a 5-point game. 1 point. Was it 27 in the second half? And Coleman Hawkins, his first double-double as the Kansas State Wildcat tonight to help the K-State Wildcats take the 3rd place game of the Paradise Jam. Liberty taking down Kansas State. McNeese defeating Longwood yesterday. And Enan gets called for the foul. Copeland to the free throw line.
The same play they like to run for Shoemate. They've been doing it for Copeland. Get him in the middle and just go one-on-one. Shooters on the wings, no help defense. McNeese starting to feel pretty good about themselves right now.
Copeland now with 9 points. All of them in the second half. Cooper comes in for Garcia.
Liberty was up 11. They've chipped away. A chance to get this down to 3. Lots of time left.
There's so many different weapons for this Cowboys team. Oh, Parker fell down. Now wide open, Matheny.
Had a great look. Skipped out. If Copeland goes back to the middle. He likes this one-on-one matchup.
And a push on Cleveland underneath. Copeland back to the free throw line.
Liberty getting a little tight at the offensive end.
They've missed their last 4 shots and have not scored for nearly 4 minutes of game time. Charles tips that rebound out, and Murray now has it knocked off his knee. Great play by Aquino. Head coach Will Wade doesn't like the missed opportunity there.
Yeah, lost possession. They needed that one. Momentum was really swinging toward McNeese's way.
We have a fun story on Will Wade, the McNeese coach. Heard from one of the fans that's able to sit right behind the team bench. They're like, Will Wade is hilarious during a game. Middle of the game, he turns to one of his assistants and says, I really like coaching in shorts. 3 from Porter. Oh, big shot from Liberty.
Ice in his veins.
Liberty back up 6, and Murray cuts it down by 2. 57-53.
They're not going away.
Porter with 13. Murray with 8.
Again, they switch. Got Charles, 5-man on the point.
They go to Aquino, guarded by Cooper. And now Porter has to shoot over top of Charles. Long rebound out to Copeland, and Copeland wants to start going downhill. And the foul goes on Matheny, I believe. This will be his 5th. As Caden Matheny, a 5th-year senior,
for the Flames. Copeland's just putting his head down, going downhill, getting to the rim, getting himself to the free throw line. We talked about how many free throws McNeese shoots. Liberty's kept them under wraps, and here late. Now they're starting to mount up the free throws. A chance to score with the clock stopped, a chance to set their press and load their defense.
Second one rolls out. Moffmer the rebound. For Liberty, it's Porter, Cleveland, Moffmer, Enan, and Aquino. And Porter just dribbled into trouble there. Parker on the drive with the left hand. No, Murray the tip in. A 1-point game with 1:06 to play.
McNeese in transition.
And Porter gets fouled by Cooper. And Cooper's second. Cooper can't believe it, but it's going to send Colin Porter to the free throw
size. He's only been there 7 times.
Porter a year ago, a 78% free throw shooter on 45 attempts. And an opportunity now to push the lead to 3 points as Liberty pulls their defenders back to get set.
They've had trouble getting back, matching up. Well, Richie McKay sends all 4 back to that free throw. Load the defense up. Get in the gaps. There's the play. We've watched that one all game.
Sincere is so sincere.
They used that yesterday, ran it like 8 times in a row. I saw it coming. Takes the handoff, starts that left corner, gets going to his right. Will Wade has unleashed Parker on the Flames.
Porter launches the 3. Rebounded by Copeland. And McNeese an opportunity to take the lead in the final seconds. Garcia shot up. No, rebound by Murray. And Murray gets fouled on the ground. And we'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity coming. Foul on Cleveland, his third. And with the period, there's another look.
They got him across. Cleveland's got him across the arm.
.6 up on the clock. Murray misses the first. Liberty holds on to the lead, and Murray has to commit the foul. Enan will go to the free throw line, and Murray frustrated with the miss.
For 13 on the season.
Fans on their feet here. And Enan gets the free throw, 2-point game.
Here's the age-old question. If he makes this, you're up 3. Do you foul if you're the flank?
On it, Coach, you say
yeah.
The analytics say to do it.
Well, it depends on the time now. You got to wait till under 5 seconds. This is a lot of time left. Most coaches now will tell their teams to defend.
Second free throw does not fall. Still a 2-point game. McNeese. A 3 could win it. A 2 would tie it. Garcia drives. Blocked by Enan. Moffmer the rebound. 2 seconds left. Liberty in control and will go to the line. What a deep.
Moffmer at the line. And Enan with the block.
Moffmer with 11 points makes it a 3-point lead. A make here would win it for Liberty. Moffmer knocks it in. Liberty up 4. McNeese ahead to Richards for 3 at the horn. No good. The Liberty Flames, champions of the Paradise Jam.